What's up, y'all? Tiki, what's going on? Thanks for showing up, as always. Always appreciate it. We're gonna dive into something a little new tonight. Just for shits and giggles. Move over, Pando. We're gonna try out this game called Disco Elysium, which seems very interesting and very twisted. About to go play Paladins. Nice. Get your grind on, son. yeah, we're gonna just dive into this game today and see what it's all about. It's a lot of personal choice. You know, you make your decision on what you want to do with your character, and it gets messy from what I've heard. So that should be exciting. And before I actually go in, we're going to go ahead and stop this music. Okay. Triple XP for champions, that's cool. I said pause. No. This thing does not want to pause. Okay, we're just gonna close it. Haha, sucker. Okay. And as you can see, never been played. Select an archetype. Thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas, very psychological, for sensitive, very psychological, a magnetic personality, but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Oh, it's me! Also, just noticed, I think I've got the auto HDR on again. Oops. One second here. It's making it very dark. Unless this does make it better. Yeah, it's a little better. I think. I assume it is for you guys. It's a little better on my end. So obviously we're gonna go with the sensitive. Very physical. Okay. Physical, extremely physical. Interacts with the world through his body. Gets things done, but dumb as a rock. I'm kind of surprised that sensitive is a little bit more on the intelligence basis, but okay, so Psych is the one I want to go. Okay. And what's this? How well you move your body? Okay. How well your body is built? Psyche, physique, intelligence, your capacity to reason. Interesting. Okay. Well, we're gonna hop right to it. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water is deep enough. That is deep enough can drown. I have to click begin.
There is nothing, only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever? Or simply keep on non-existing?
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is only void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
This is great. Give me some more? Or what was that about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic spores, bloated and shameful, full of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Plunge back into the fathomless deep. Or no, I wanted to know about the X something.
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the lost. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of Pelagic Zone.
Allons-y, never let me go. Or no, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. Yeah.
Do you really?
I do, let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Oh my.
Fear and apprehension. You should ask yourself that first.
Wait, did I do this to myself? Tell me what's waiting for me. I don't care, I'm an idiot, a brave idiot.
Yes, your one disco mother. There's this giant store there, and evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the board. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball. Infinitesimally small. You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
Oh. And this duking it out I keep hearing about. What's that?
Time for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. A part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face. Or you lose.
That's sad. That sounds like something I would like to do. Let's go. I won't say that's sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean drowned?
You lost.
Oh. Uh-oh. Put on pants. Put on pants.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Fish them
It
out.
says whirling in rags on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
I don't know what door. Magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Seems a bit of an odd place for a shoe. Oh, I just got one green shoe. That's fun. You see bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liquors. I got a shirt.
A mirror hangs above the bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Oh,
Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize
Like
there
that.
is no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really nothing? Wipe the mirror. No way, I'm not doing this. Wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
What? Wait, I don't care. Still wipe the mirror. Maybe I should touch it first and make sure there's nothing wrong with my face. Better not to know. Leave.
Behold,
I look like a guy.
you have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Dear Lord, help me. What is this? Of course I do. It's is it some kind of superstar? I think I'm a superstar. This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic.
It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face.
Oh.
Wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
Rude. I think it might be because I'm a superstar. I'm not making it. The face is making itself. I have no idea why it's there. It just is.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Okay, try to stop. Or no, this is what superstars do. Keep making the
You
face.
can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You've worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom, God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look like suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too. In a sad has-been kind of way. There is some charm to it. It's an expression of pain.
There might have been 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
What?
It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Okay.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened.
Oh,
For
yes.
Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume Lamillion. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open air, Boîte de Nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde maid appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
So I adopted it? Why? I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it. How long ago was the new? Anything else? Like, who am I? Why did I drink myself into oblivion? I guess that's it then.
You have some understanding of the recent history of disco. The rest is darkness.
Okay.
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains. Some 20 odd years. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic. The clip is used to spur on a pulse. It also features heavily a Guillaume Lemillion's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head. It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Okay, well, we're not going to try the impossible. Disco Ass Blazer.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world. The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning, the necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colourful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. The switch must be broken because nothing happens. The air in the room is starting to feel like vaporized urine.
Oh.
A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. It's just a little hangover-induced photosensitivity. Don't overreact.
Oh.
The lights are off.
It's a little bit slow.
Hello, officer.
Officer?
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
No.
She seems perplexed by her question.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Because you're a police officer, sir.
She pulls on her cigarettes.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
She takes another drag. All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Well, I don't remember being a cop or anything else. Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her physically. I should get going now. I mean, yeah.
Try the expression.
It
Come on,
worked.
why are you still doing this?
I'm at Death's Door Blue to Goner and still... Does the longing ever stop?
Alcohol raises testosterone levels, especially in men. The levels remain elevated after inebriation ends and the pain begins. You seek comfort. It's only natural.
She puts out her cigarette. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
And no, it never stops. Goodbye.
What an odd interaction. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Take stub. Just kidding. What am I, someone in land?
The door is closed.
Knock.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere inside, a tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you. The door is mute and indifferent. Your despair is a joke to it.
Try the handle.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside. Still no answer.
Knock again, much harder.
Still nothing. You should punch a fucking hole in it. The murmur in your ears recedes slowly. Your breathing normalizes. That's one lucky door.
Oh. Oh my.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it. Who knows what you, a monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously. How
But she
very
broke it out the
stupid.
filter. I can't smoke that.
This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all.
The idea seems to make your neck expand. Suddenly, the garish tide feels very snug.
Or you could not do that. No one is making you.
Oh, okay.
Good. They'll make you stronger and better. You're too old to be cool now. But find cigarettes, smoke them, blam. Instantly a cool renegade man. A mystical red dragon with smoke rising from his nostrils.
Oh my.
Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
Oh. So now my guy wants to smoke. More than anything. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. Okay. Your team is a 121 Nando. Oh boy. Nando's fun. I like Nando. But sometimes I really do want to get back into that game, but this is where the lyrics would be. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul is immense. My soul is modest. It's normal size. My soul is puny. My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover.
Of course, like a small animal that only comes out at night. All it needs is to be heard. Through a PA system. By other people. Whether they like it or not. Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself.
Gold emoji? Okay. You want to troll everybody? Nah, emoji is good, but emoji's such a troll character.
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Lamentation sounds good. They'll really get a gauge on my soul with that. I was thinking maybe I should sing something happy, get the people going.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though. Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
Jeez. Get a hold of a sad song on tape. Okay. This is whatever happened to Guillaume Le Million, who, with his amber mane and sparkling teeth, beguiled the tattered remains of the nation. While you suffered and suffered, did he dematerialize? It was hard to read. Just visually. Don't judge me. Did you dematerialize in a cloud of cocaine dust? Or did you simply stand in the corner and melt into the slendering new lines of some starlit Baudelaire 20 years ago? Spare a thought for his great ass too. Or wait, maybe he became a police officer in Richelieu West. What? I really am not understanding a lot of what's going on at the moment, guys. So I'm doing my best here. Oh, I see. Okay, so different thought processes I can play out. One logic, head in the clouds.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he is purposely ignoring you. Looks like he's not a fan.
Since you're not a fan of mine, look at the stuffed bird. Are you the bartender?
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
They're being sarcastic.
What did you ride in? Take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
Oh my god, I did all those things. I'm guessing I didn't do any of those things. I do not appreciate your tone. This is no way to talk to an officer.
Oh, it's not.
He raises his shoulders like he's about to say something more, but then gets a hold of himself.
You're right. It's not.
He has no respect for you personally, but this man sees himself as a law-abiding citizen, and you a representative of that law. He tries to avoid outright conflict. A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
What happened to the bird? Can I help you with that? Say nothing.
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy? Again with that insubordinate tone.
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
This is a water cooler, large bubbles rising to the surface. Soft purr of electricity comes from the kitchen. Someone, okay. The door is bolted. The sign reads "Kitchen reserved for personnel until 1300." I think it's 1 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock. The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. Sign reads "Mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open." Excuse me, at 4 o'clock. I think it's 1600, right? This Royal Pinball machine is unplugged.
Hello, sweetie.
Oh, it's an old lady.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods towards the man in the orange bomber jacket. Will you all stop talking about my colleague?
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting.
This is a hot one right now. I don't know why I'm like sweating. I mean, it's hot, but if the AC on, I'm
If
joking.
an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Hold on, who is he to me?
He is your half-brother.
Hello, I'm Kim Kisoragi, Lieutenant, Prison 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he is waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
So some people told me when playing this game to not be afraid to fail because failing can yield just as interesting a result as success. So that's interesting in and of itself. What do you guys think? I don't really know my name. Conceptualization, invent a name for yourself, or say nothing. If I invent a name, unless I get it absolutely correct, he'll know, right?
Raphael Ambrosius Gusto.
What is up, Chainsaw? How you doing? It's so cool. It's very cool, but when I come off like a douche, if I call myself that, it's very, very cool, but maybe just too ostentatious. My name is Ref. I'm just gonna say it.
Yes, well,
I did find a single shoe. It doesn't process what you just said, just moves on.
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
You mean him?
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is all back, right?
I could have found it by now. Okay. Good to know.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Have I mapped out the initial interviews?
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Oh, okay.
The body from the tree. So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Well, duh.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Okay. What if I told you I'm not really a police officer? How could you be so sure I am from the police? We can't remember anything. What are we supposed to do again? Let's get going then.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
A painkiller would be good about now. This thing is pulsating with discomfort. The best cure for a headache is, of course, morphine. They won't have that, so cigarettes will have to do.
Okay, I don't want to give myself away.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Wait, shouldn't I have a badge or something? Check your pockets.
You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
Oh boy. Excuse me.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta get my shoe. Please hold. Shoe. You. Shoe. Shooby dooby doo. Where are you? $0.40. Oh. Well, there it is. What do you know about that? Isn't that just fine?
There they both are. Two identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet.
Wait, these do not look like normal cop shoes. How do they fit?
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are. Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
That's it? That's the only good thing. That's unfortunate. Smell of the sea makes me dizzy?
Yes?
Nope. Didn't want to talk to you, pal. What is this? I know it's in a room, obviously, but what's... Kim tries not to get your broken back down bathroom door.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of tech viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid.
This is where the
And by
magic
that you mean
happens.
crimes against humanity?
Well, crimes against myself anyway. I defy Borges' morality in here. Defied hard. Is an expression of me, my individualism. No, I meant disco. Never mind.
I have no idea what that means.
He looks toward the exit longingly. Did I try this door? Yes.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Galt, right? You run this place.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
As I said, Detective Rafael Ambrose Cousteau.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us before the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No. I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective. I have everything. You?
He looks in his little notebook. What do you mean, do I have questions?
Yes. He means,
Yes.
do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
The cafeteria manager is clearly agitated again.
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how did we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Alright.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him? I have another
The
question.
lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
She went away because none of your business. Extra fine. No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This is clearly a touchy subject for him.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind the counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager. I have 3 cafeterias I manage. 3. Get over it.
Let's go.
So I guess one thing that I was reading about this game is that time doesn't progress the normal way it would in a game. It progresses by you having conversations. So that's kind of interesting.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination. But
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
no, don't listen to him. It's madness. Just talk.
Let's do it. It worked?
As you blow this joint, behind you, a whiny voice shouts.
Real mature, man. Real mature.
Haha! I have escaped.
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Rivershore. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away. The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting. Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hair.
What do I see?
Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world.
How does it feel?
Your shirt sticks to your chest. The shoulders of your disco blazer grow heavy. The cold finds its way in under your skin. You shiver, and the city shivers with you. Capeside apartments. Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46mm bullets still lodged in their war-torn stone walls. Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to waste in the rain. Radios play. A yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. Coal leaks into a puddle beneath a dead man's feet. He swings from a tree, bloated. Droplets of rain slip from his cold cheeks. Sheets of rain over the water. A flight of stairs leading into the ocean. Wave after wave washing the coast of Martinez, with its motorboats and gently swaying reeds. The ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky. The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows. Did you ever go there? No, you are just one of the hundreds of thousands who watch them rise across the bay from Martinez every day. Urban coastline, rain dripping off Eternite-covered roofs. Cinder blocks left over from half-finished construction. A defunct research and development building, once seized by revolutionaries. An old wooden church stands on stilts above the water. Coal City, end of all lines. Your hair is an oily mess flecked with ash from neighboring coal plants. Smokestacks rise somewhere in the distance. The great gates of the industrial harbour are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide. Behind the gates, heaps of supply crates, red and blue metal shipping containers, slick with rain. The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbour is an artificial mountain range. Immense wealth resides within, and immeasurable poverty in its shadow.
Beyond that,
La Ducienne, King Dries passenger harbour, cruise ships flanked by dock-ons, cranes watching over the mouth of the river distributary.
what is across the distributor?
Prud'homme, the lower middle class, distributary after distributary cuts the city blocks in half. 7-story buildings trail off into the rain. A silvery curtain of rain over the houses, the class divide.
What is in the south?
A traffic jam, rain thrumming on the roofs of motor vehicles. Inside, drivers watch water streaming down their windshields. The statue of a king shudders. He too is cold. The canal bridge has been raised. The road ascends. A raised motorway loops above the ghetto. Beneath its concrete columns, a sea of rooftops, woodwork, and tar stretches northward. 4-story buildings as far as the rain can fall. The snows melt in Jamrock.
What is Jamrock?
Revachol is the capital of the world. Jamrock is the capital of Revachol. Droplets form on your eyelashes. It's home.
Where the hood at? Why am I not there?
To be in Martinez, where no one goes, at the runoff point of a long-forgotten canal, in the widest part of town, in the shadow of the day the revolution fell.
Oh, what am I doing here?
Standing in the rain, looking north, where Jamrock Rock City stretches inland. In the rain-swept distance, above the rooftops of Jamrock, a repurposed silk mill stands perched above the motorway exit. Precinct 41 hunches in the rain. Satellite Officer Jean-Vic Mayer rushes down the precinct stairs, umbrella in hand. It's unopened. He doesn't seem pleased about the spring rain. On the bridge, Officers Torson and McLean are standing guard. Torson wears jeans and a fishnet wife beater. Satellite Officer Vic Mayer passes by, and the young man remarks to him,
"Where's your homo, homie?"
What?
What?
Sam.
It's not like that. They're what is called heterosexual life partners. They have a battle-tested relationship. A blood bond, if you will.
Huh? Yeah.
He opens his umbrella, but the wind immediately turns it inside out.
Heterosexual life partners.
I love it.
Funny apery. Male-centric workplace humor. Have you seen him?
Vic Mayer struggles with his umbrella. The ribs are protruding from its canopy.
Is there something wrong?
No, nothing. It's just... She did went to his place and found the Monday mail unopened. I think it's still there. You didn't drink with him on the weekend, did you?
That would be irresponsible.
With that animal? Never again, man. What is he, still down there? In, south of the interchange? What was it?
In Martinez. He's in Martinez.
Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes, making you look up and blink. Coalition aerostatics hang like apparitions under the cloud cover. Way up there, where rain forms, rotors flutter silently. Your sight clears.
Motherfucker. Finish
This
the
rain will not let up anytime soon. You should get a raincoat. There's a freight to the east. They sell them there.
Let's go this way and find out about that body. Hello, boy. Are you playing near the body? Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes.
Kudos, got this.
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back. Enjoy this while you wait. you're back. I told you I'd be fast.
Oh yeah, never could be, Kuno.
Goes the other kid behind the fence. Yes. Hey kid, a word. Police business. A moment of your time, please.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Oh.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous, you should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about. I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
What?
Yeah, Kuno, right the lightning, Kuno.
Kuno's riding it, see?
He wipes sweat from his brow and sends another rock flying. The rake, Kuno.
Throw the rake at him, Kuno.
No.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kim, what should we do? Are you kids siblings? Kid, you want to hang out? I'm not a narc. Looks like Look, I have questions for you.
Fuck no! Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit.
Are you kids siblings?
Talking about?
He throws another rock.
Calling us, Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
No, I asked if you were siblings.
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces. You will see.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
The body, what do you know about it? About the crime scene? You kids often play in this yard? I gotta ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno, pig?
The boy points to his chest with both thumbs.
Kuno. Primal. Violent.
Kuno sounds like something you'd call a rabid dog. So you refer to yourself in the third person? Kuno, is this some kind of gang name?
Yeah, Kuno's in a fucking gang. In a bang gang. Kuno bangs for Magic, bangs for Mazda, bangs for Revachol.
Oh.
He lays the names out there with pride and precision, like cards on a table. Right when he's getting distracted, there's a malevolent hiss behind the fence.
Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands on you.
The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm.
Pig's got Kuno. Help! Ray!
The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the window overlooking the yard.
He's got the Kuno help! Everybody, please! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno. His dick is out. You're afraid.
Take the name, Kuno! Somebody, please!
What is the 6th charade? Who put you up to this? Are you high right now? No, I'm not gonna assault the kid.
Look.
Kuno whispers as you retreat, vanishingly silent.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look. The Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
Yes, but I didn't act on it. It was just a fantasy. Yes, how do I get you back to it? I want to go back to that thought. How do you know that? You can't see inside my head, whisper. Can you read my mind, Kuno?
I know what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut that shit down. You know what? You shouldn't, because now
He raises his voice again.
you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
The whole charade was about establishing dominance over you. You backing up means he succeeded.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch. You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno.
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
The people-headed critter doesn't let him finish.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
Oh.
You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
Let's try it.
As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it. The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lineage. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
The boots got my interest.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow.
They are armor, no boots. Technically speaking, these are sabatons.
They're what? Sabatons, okay. This notebook under his arm, the lieutenant crouches to inspect the souls. Okay, then what kind of armor is this?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
What happened to the rest of it? The material looks out of place here.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure? The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop!
The lieutenant's voice is sharp. He looks at you with the boot under your arm.
He's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
What? Lieutenant, you seem distressed. Why? Oh, this is a bad idea, isn't it?
You're about to put his head off.
Do it, homo!
I'm not a homo. Do what? I'm gonna pull his head off, right?
Yes, that's what I say. You'll compromise the coroner's case if you do. So please, don't. What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
This boots will go super well with my bell-bottom pants. This is advanced enemy technology. We should conduct research into their weakness. Are we not detectives? There may be clues inside the boot. They look fancy. I thought I could pawn them, earn some lucre. I'm sorry, I didn't even want to take them off. I just thought I should try.
Maybe we should concentrate on what's outside the boot and leave what's inside to the boys at processing? Just this once. Besides,
he taps on the
there's
boot.
no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots for 7 days. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think they are the only thing left on him?
Oh.
You're sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around. The anticipation makes you crack your fingers. Feels nice. Nice and cracky.
Processing will take care of that. With the situation in the morgue, it will be nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue. The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. Oh my, there's something on the belt. A familiar word that speaks to the thirst within you. Vermilion, in yellow letters, along the length of the twisting cargo belt. Only a deep longing for vermilion golden spirits lets you decipher the fading logo of the local brewery.
Extremely.
Okay, purposes.
Industrial strength. You can use for tying cargo to lorries.
Like in a circus, when the circus leaves town and they tie a black spotted giraffe to the wall of a carry pen.
No, more like in harbor, like the one just east of here. I get the sense they used whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
Fair. We're assuming the dock workers from the harbor did it. They sure wanted him to stay there. The polyester seems strong. How did they even get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt, buckle closes. It's what I would do. Seems easier than climbing up there. The brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
Yeah, no, they might have forgotten to brief me. My past is under total annihilation, nothing remains. My mother lived my life, certainly not a briefing. Might have forgotten to brief me.
You should ask me the first moment we get it. It's not merely polyester, it's still reinforced. See these lines? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands. This makes getting him down much more problematic than I assumed.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in an intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. His corpse is marked by stars.
What will mine be marked by?
Alcohol and heartbreak.
Ouch.
Your fist clenches suddenly.
It will be riddled with disco.
Decay is creeping on the tattoo. Already, most of the canvas that's holding it has darkened. Now, it disintegrates slowly, letting out a sting.
Is this a map of the night sky? Is it my electronic system? Is this a national
A
pen?
map of the stars. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great century machine, maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized somehow.
As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains unknown to you. The thought dissipates, and you feel as though you were only half right.
Started reading False Airs, the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears, some sort of camera.
Let the lieutenant work.
An instant color camera.
He produces 2 metal-capped ampoules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there.
This is the first time he openly acknowledges the kid's existence.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody knows. I don't want to waste one.
He points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting. Then
a sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
Ooh.
In case we need it.
The lieutenant says and shakes the paper, letting it dry in the cold wind. On it, a color-perfect copy of the dead man's tattooed chest.
Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
He slides the camera close and tucks it away under his belt. What do we need this photo
It
for?
contains insight to the victim's person. By his bill, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter to us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Can I have it? I should look at it later without the corpse smell.
Sure. Just don't lose it.
He hands you the pieces of rolled up photo paper. It's no larger than a pack of cigarettes.
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess. Underneath the curb of meat there is an expression, not carried on his features, but below, inside, an expression of pleasure. This man was experiencing joy at the moment of his death.
I'm gone.
Where have you gone? I can see you're gone, but who are you? What is happening? I hate you. You stink and you're boring. Where are you feeling pleasure when you died? Yeah.
Maybe I was getting my rocks off.
Just first off, do you have to speak like that? What the dialect is that anyway? So you were feeling sexual arousal when they were hanging you?
Do I look like an erotic auto-asphyxiation type to you? Captain
Yes.
Coppadromo? I fear we are drifting away, fixating on sexuality again. Let's go with a simpler question.
Where have you gone? I can So Captain Coppadromo. Leading back to the docks again a little bit there. So, where have you gone? I can see you're gone, but who are you? What is happening?
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where is that?
In the path. Way out in the west. I'm a joke. Look at me.
There's nothing funny about you. You're now, but who were you when you were alive?
There is nothing funny about jokes either.
Who were you when you were
A
alive?
killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
Takes one to know one.
Oh. I have another question for you.
Go ahead, Coppo. What do you mean? It's the power of your imagination.
Yeah, man! Don't be crazy! Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk to you. Your wild imagination is doing this. Answer more of those questions you love so much.
He loves those.
Why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions? Here you go, you loony. Because you have. Fuck no. You're no Rooney. Listen to yourself. You're not a Raphael anything. You're probably just Harry or something. That's right. Harry.
I feel like I've been getting a lot of Harry lately. No, it can't be Harry. I refuse.
You can be anything you want, brother Corpo. Do I remind you of someone?
Baby affected with harlequinism.
You sure we got out of that one? Coppellini. Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
Okay. The dialogue does not match what he just said.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink.
Observe.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
How should I know why you are squinting, officer?
His face and hands are pink. The eyes too, the rest is greenish. Yeah.
Oh. You are trying to assess lividity.
Relax your
The
eyes.
monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
So, what do you think?
I think he's dead. I don't know what to think. What do you think? Javier knows something is coming out of him. He's beaten up. See the bruises? Back off and catch your breath.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck are you saying?
Talking about shit.
We got lucky. Maybe he went to the toilet sometime before death. God damn, right, if I may. Blank word. Am around. I don't remember, yo.
Malicious laughter erupts in the yard. Sounds like seagulls.
Big head is a...
The lieutenant's face is made of stone.
I think he was upright immediately after death. Blood has gathered in his hands and feet, and his neck.
Points to his fattened chin. John. Points to his fattened John.
The noose acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his hand. The hypostasis here is in tune with the hanging. That's what I think.
Yep, seems like a lynching to me. Could it still be he was removed after death? Maybe he was strangled by someone.
There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We have to get him down first.
I think he's dead. Yeah, we'll see that.
There are crow's feet in his eyes. He's laughing silently.
Totally dead.
Kim was laughing silently? This Buster's not coming back.
Siree.
He's beating up, see the bruises?
Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
He stops to think and checks his notes.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting it.
Can someone else do it? We could saw the branch. Seems like a lot of hassle. Let's not do it. Maybe we could shoot him down. Maybe we can ask for help from the harbor. I'm out of ideas. Let's have another look at him.
I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect in this case. It seemed like a dangerous route to go down.
Confirm. It's unsafe. But what other options? The corpse twists on the belt, like chicken on a skewer.
We could saw the branch.
Climb there and saw the branch.
Yeah, either one of us could do it. We could use the kid's ladder on the side of the tree.
Don't trust that ladder. The assailants didn't use it. It's rotten and less sturdy than it looks. And I don't see another good way up there. Honestly, I prefer a non-acrobatic solution to this. There has to be a less risky way.
Why?
With less falling down of trees. Someone else? You mean like the police? Sadly, yes. The whole RCM is out there right now, doing the exact same thing we are. Are we in a rush to help them? Not with this on our hands. I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast. Someone else? You mean like the police?
I just said that one.
Someone like a paid garbage man? Or a cleaning crew? I have bad news for you. That is a detective. I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
I don't know, just, you know, shoot up there maybe.
It absolutely will not, officer. That's
Just
not
shoot
how
the belt,
physics
the
work.
bucket will break it.
It will maybe cut one thread.
The bucket will break. Yes.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain the Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss, Kuno!
The lieutenant is undecided. On one hand, he wants to shoot some gun. On the other, it's an awfully stupid idea.
Take the shot, Lieutenant, with the worst that could happen. Actually do it. Don't. Has bad idea written all over it. Wait, let me try it. Say nothing, let him choose.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. He then steps back and assumes the fellow state's position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Easy does it, partner.
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tables. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
He feels bad about it. About his eyes mostly. Just having bad eyesight. Probably from a young age. Whatever you do, do not console him.
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised.
He looks around the windows overlooking the yard.
Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with them.
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the Pinot Cloud.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand.
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance. Okay, they do have the tools and the map. And since it looks like they put him there... okay, let's do it in a lousy, dangerous way. From the gates, by negotiating or fighting. I'm unenthusiastic about fighting. Or we can try to find some secret third path. It's unlikely though.
To the gates. Let's fight, I say.
From the gates. Right?
To the gates. Let's fight, I say.
I want to fight.
To ask the suspect for help with the victim's body. To be indebted to Everard Clare? Very much, yes. Which is why I would have preferred us to handle this ourselves. Clearly we can't.
Suck my dick, bitches!
The leader of the Union. A dangerous and corrupt man, from what I hear. You don't want to owe him much.
Yeah? Don't go being someone else's bitches. You're Kuno's bitches.
Can't say they've wanted to murder video game children so much before.
Kuno, the pig's sitting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
She means it. The fear is real.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Pando is a nerd. You are correct. What is going on tonight, Blue Bear? Child, converse with me. She is almost finished behind the fence. Only the top of her hat remains. Playing Family Feud. Nice. Letter R wears a crown on the ribbon below. A light above descending. Magnesium. And then Empire is my dominant. There's so much to choose from. We're gonna go up with the drama. Someone's trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. The kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. The winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. Young girl, chubby red cheeks, waves at you, smiling. Her nose is also red from the cold.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
She stomps her feet to feel warmer. What kind of store is this anyway?
It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
What's the post?
That is a book. They have stories inside them. It's like someone told you a story in a really long letter. A postcard is a small cardboard picture. You can write a few words on the other side and send it to your friend or beloved.
She is unfazed by the question. She would consider it impolite to point out any perceived weirdness.
Board games are like little games on a table, made to pass the time. There are several different ones, but sailors here mostly buy cards.
Hmm.
My pleasure. Anything else you'd like to know? Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books. Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Wait, not crime fiction. I need to know what crime is. Why would I want to read about crime? Okay, I get it. Crime murder gets people going.
And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess who the criminal is, or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm a policeman myself, by the way.
You look much like a policeman.
Wow. Okay, bench. Huh. Well, what does a cop look like then?
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
She points to a book cover on which you see a strapping Vespertine officer. He stands grimly over the body of a dead woman. I used to be exactly like that Mullen guy, then I decided to live a little. You know, nobody actually looks like the guy in this picture. That's just a stupid fantasy of a man. It's not your body that's important in police work. Anyway, it's your point to your head. It's your noodle. Wow, look at the guy. I'll never be as good as
Don't
Mullins.
say that. He's not even real. You're real.
That's right, a real failure overshadowed by a fake man? That's harsh.
Cheer up, sir. It's much easier being a fictional character. He doesn't have to deal with real things. Maybe you can show me some real deductive police work, sir. Like in the books.
No chances.
You failed to deduce anything substantial.
Figured.
She waits intently.
Come on, don't be silly. That's not a proper deduction. My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
The girl gazes at the window, then suddenly jolts her eyes wide as if recalling
Feel
something.
free to step in and browse our wares.
Is she down here in the cold because?
Signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
A sudden rush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
Kind of you to offer, sir.
She doesn't know what else to
What could
say.
you do to help her anyway?
Oh no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm. I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running. Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
How's the
Mum
business
says
going?
it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
She looks over her shoulder. Curse.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking. twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cursed in a way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
She's looking for the right word. Bankrupt, ass up, say nothing.
I wouldn't really say it like that, but I guess so.
She blushes. I don't think curses are real. This sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this. Narrow your eyes and look through the creaking boards on the
We
window.
can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
The lieutenant makes a note in his notebook.
Yes, please do look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games you asked about are also there, sir.
How does this curse manifest itself?
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were asking about Dick Muller.
But Kim, the plasmic manifestations.
No such thing.
The lieutenant stands at your side, stern and serious.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir? Nothing really, sir. Mom doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. Don't really know what's there.
What do you know about the other failed businesses? Okay.
Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Hey, why do you keep your hands
What
forward?
do you mean, sir?
She looks worried.
She knows where
Wary.
this is going.
I'm here to help you. You can show them to me. Actually, I'd rather not say anything.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them.
Ooh.
The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest. A facade of true professionalism. He is far more intrigued by the situation than his poise reveals. She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded? Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
Her eyes flash with defiance. She's not impressed.
She actually is impressed. This is more like a defensive reflex.
Want more? Bet I can figure out why you bite your nails. I got a few reasons in mind.
You're quite sober.
She snaps back quickly.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
Wait, how do you know I'm usually not? And I'm having a grand time. I'm also sad my head hurts. Yeah.
I'm sorry, sir. I hope things get better soon.
She looks you in the eye, a gleam of sympathy on her face.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar, somehow. You have absolutely no idea.
Oh.
Familiar? How? You must have forgotten something you heard again.
No, sir, I can't. It would be too tiring to refrain from it. It's already tiring enough to remember to say it all the time. It's nice of you to say I could stop, though.
I got you. For example, can't stop making this face. Okay, yeah, when the next person comes, you didn't. You'd have to sir or ma'am them again. Sir it is then. Soldier on.
By your command.
crime,
Oh.
romance, and biographies of famous people. My name is Plaisance.
The cook sends
Be
greetings.
welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber.
Oh yes, helps to have an anchor in these times.
She clutches the pendant and narrows her eyes as well.
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the much welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work.
Your daughter is the one standing outside the store, right?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Yes, of course. No, she was totally slacking off. Doesn't matter. Yes, of course.
Did you talk to her? Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
Okay.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
The way you're handling her strikes me as wrong. Annette is quite the trooper. She's a great value add. I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labor. All this pressure has made me really anxious. You know what she's been chewing her nails?
God, I've told her not to do that. It's such a disgusting habit. She'll get over it. Anxiety is a part of life.
A part of hers, too, clearly.
I don't think she can do anything about it. Okay, forget it.
She can if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
What you're doing is wrong. Even I know that, and I usually don't know anything. That is true. Obviously, the will of the market, but maybe you make an exception for your daughter. Yeah, actually, it's super alright for kids to chew on their hands. Chew their hands off. Forget I said anything.
She stands stiff and severe, silently fuming. This is a person coming to terms with a new reality, one where they are wrong. It's not easy.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologise. She must be freezing out there. There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress.
Don't mind. Yeah, she does.
It sounds like both the husband and the mother treat her the way she treats Annette.
You're like Annette to your husband and your mother.
Oh, well, my mother was horrible, of course. Absolutely perverse energies around that person. But my husband...
My husband's completely different, of course.
Yes, my husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne. He made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call a silent partner. Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... No, we couldn't have afforded more children, really. Not in this economy. Exactly. She's been too busy helping me here, so she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course. I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education.
The woman looks aloof. Her features much softer. Occasionally.
Farewell for now, book peddler. This game is trippy. It's very odd. I also don't know if there's any fighting. I haven't seen any fighting yet, and I'm leaning towards believing that there won't be. But excuse me. I'm intrigued. I want to keep going with it. But for tonight, we're gonna wrap her up. I appreciate everyone who turned out today to enjoy this game with me. I don't think I'm gonna be having any time to stream tomorrow, but most likely Tuesday morning we'll do a little more Dave the Diver. I'm really enjoying that one. I hope you guys are too. So until then, you guys have a good night.